some Bradzillas on the horizon, so let's get into it, shall we? I think my best friend is becoming a Bradzilla and I want to distance myself from the wedding. Alright, bestie, we got you. Her and her fiance are both each other's first everything and have known each other for 1.5 years, engaged after one. She decided she is going to plan the wedding all herself because wedding planners are a massive scam. She mentioned going to tour venues and started asking me for my help. I told her that her fiance should be helping, to which she said, his opinion doesn't matter because he will like anything I pick. She booked a venue for November 2026. I was happy that it was far out so she could get to know this man and man more, and our dynamic can go back to normal, since the only thing she talks about when we hang out is the wedding planning. But no, now that she set a date, it's been even worse. The main reason I'm writing this post is the last conversation we had. She told me she wanted, I don't know what this says, a horse devour table to be grazed and snacked upon, and showed me this very expensive restaurant that caters. I asked her, knowing full well it is, for a wedding of 200 people, if that is outside her budget, to which she got annoyed with me and told me the table would be for her, not the guests. The look of confusion on my face must have said something because she backtracked immediately and said that maybe she can set up a smaller table for the guests. But it's her wedding and everyone should just have a good time already for her sake. I was left even more confused because the number she showed me looked like an estimate with the guest included, but it's actually just for her. What? I truly want to walk away from this before it gets worse. Not the friendship, but I think I need to have the hard boundaries convo. She has already made it clear that it's her wedding and everyone else, including the groom, needs to bend at every whim to make her dream of becoming married happen. I can't imagine how she's going to act when 2026 rolls around. Edit, some people are a little confused, so to clarify, she is planning on feeding guests, but based off the understanding of the conversation we had, the guests will be given a standard dinner and small dessert, while she will have table of food set out for just herself along with the dinner and cake. To each their own. I just find it ridiculously out of her budget, and I feel like some guests will be confused why there is a table of food out that is not allowed to be touched. I mean, I would want to walk away too. At this point, it just sounds annoying. Like, to be honest, like, it's too much for me. Anyways, she's the bridezilla, you're not the a-hole, and I think that you need to have that combo and just back out of that one. Am I the a-hole for not continuing my reception after my husband went behind my back? My now husband, Lucas, 26, and I, female 25, were getting married. We decided to tie the knot as we were having a little girl together and are madly in love. So leading up to the wedding day, Lucas told me that his best man, Jacob, wanted to propose to his girlfriend as it would be a great time and it's a nice venue to do it at. I said that I didn't want him to propose at our wedding as it is our special moment, not theirs, and that they can do it sometime else. Lucas told me that his friend was mad that I didn't agree. I just wanted the wedding to be about us because it's our special day. After that disagreement, I thought nothing of it. I don't blame you. It is your day. Like, why would somebody ask to get engaged at your wedding? I mean, at least they asked, but still, like, that's weird. Fast forward to my wedding day. We had finished the church service and now we're at the reception. We're all having fun eating. I'm eating my food and then Jacob stops the music at the DJ booth to make an announcement. I just knew from that moment he was going to propose. I looked to see where Lucas was and he was holding red and white roses, walking out to stand in front of Chloe, Jacob's girlfriend, spelling out, "Will you marry me?" I was shocked that they went behind my back when I said no. I got up out of the seat and walked out. It's been 2 days since the wedding, and my husband cursed me out for not letting them have a special moment. I responded with, I wanted the day to be about us because it's our wedding, not theirs, and I am happy for them, but the worst thing was even though I said no, you went behind my back about it. Since that argument, He moved to the guest bedroom, and now most of my friends are cursing me out on all my socials. Am I the a-hole? Why are they cursing you out? Like, I think anybody would be livid. I think anybody would have said no to that. I know I've never been married, but I know that if my fiance came to me and was like, hey, my best friend wants to propose at our wedding, like, no. This just takes your shine away. I mean, a wedding, it's your day. Like, when you're getting married, that's your day. You have one day, but it's your day. That is so weird. And for your friends to have his back and not yours, that's weird too. You're not the a-hole, friend. I mean, I would be really pissed. I'm sorry, bestie. Will I be the a-hole if I refuse to see my sister for her wedding? A month after her telling me she wanted me to be her bridesmaid, she takes me shopping to start looking at bridesmaids' outfits. She put me in some awful options, but at the end of the day, it's her wedding. If she wanted me in a beanbag, I just smiled through the pain. When I was trying on one of the worst options, a neon yellow dress with pale blue feathers, she casually dropped the obviously you need to lose the extra weight so the dresses start looking nice on you. I was thinking, you have time to lose a couple of stone before the wedding. I was taken aback. I'm taken aback. How dare she? The idea that she had said something like that to me was ridiculous because we discussed at length how our mom's attitude towards food and weight has messed us both up a bit. For context, I am 5'4", 12 stone, so yes, overweight, but not to the point of it being something often brought up to me. I laughed her off, saying, oh, I don't know, and it wasn't discussed again. A couple of months later, my mom casually remarks on my eating habits, saying, oh, didn't your sister talk to you about you needing to eat healthier before the wedding? This started a whole debate over how I thought it was ridiculous. Skipping ahead, my sister texted me saying, I thought you agreed. Me and fiance have discussed this, and for you to be such an integral part of our wedding, you need to fit the aesthetics properly. I have taken this to mean lose weight or you're out. Will I be the a-hole if I refuse to see my sister before her wedding so that people could stop discussing my weight? I think if I just don't see her, she won't know if I have or haven't lost weight, and then hopefully we can pretend nothing has happened. No, you won't be the a-hole if you don't see her, and quite frankly, I would be like, you know what? Find a different bridesmaid then. I'm out. At that point, I would be out. Like, it's just rude. You know what I mean? Like, and if your mom has already, like, ruined you guys mentally about your weight and eating, and then for her to do that, that's pretty sad. So, no, not the a-hole. I, 24 female, engaged to my fiance Adrian, 25 male. I just managed to luck out and purchase a vintage wedding dress for about $1,200 from a lovely older woman selling on eBay. I have a former sister-in-law, Selena, 22 female, who I let store the dress in her home while Adrian and I deep cleaned her closet so it didn't get damaged and wasn't hanging around for anyone besides immediate family or close friends to see. Yesterday, Adrian and I went to go pick up the dress since we were done cleaning out our closet. I was so excited to have it back and was planning on showing my mom. To my shock and horror, Selena had, in her own words, modernized the dress while it was at her place. She had gutted it. It was now essentially a mini dress, barely any resembled to what it previously. I freaked out at her, saying she had no right to do that to my wedding dress and that she had ruined it. Selena complained, saying that it was a surprise and supposed to be a pre-wedding/engagement gift. Selena tried to get Adrian to defend her, but he sided with me, and she completely and utterly overstepped, which surprised me because he's pretty protective over her. We left without the dress. It was later that night when I got the idea to make her pay for another wedding dress. There was another dress that I had been eyeing that cost a bit less, but I chose the other dress over it. I talked about it with my fiance, and he agreed that Selena should pay for the dress since she had ruined the first one. I sent her the link to the dress and Selena over text that she should pay for it. Selena texted back saying she wouldn't pay for the replacement dress and that I should be fine wearing the first one or paying for the replacement dress myself. We argued over text for a while before Selena just stopped responding and left me on read. Wow, like, no, you're not the a-hole. I mean, I would be so mad, and I think she should pay for it. Like, most definitely, she should pay for it. Anyways, subscribe.